Hello, Klaus here, and welcome back to yet another video here at the channel. In today's video, we're going to have a look at how to make product shots shot on green screen look better inside of DaVinci Resolve with some very simple tricks to sell the effect a little bit better. So, without further ado, let's jump into DaVinci Resolve and have a look at how to do that. So let's go into DaVinci Resolve. Okay, so here we are in DaVinci Resolve, and we're going to have a look at how to improve a green screen shot. So just jumping into the color page, you can see I did a green screen shot right here. I did do some masking and a basic green screen replacement using the qualifier and then the 3D. And I did do a bunch of tutorials about how to do green screen, so I will link one up here in the top corner so you can have a look at that if you don't know how to do that. So for this little clip here, first off, I want to take a solid color, and I'll do that in the effects library, and I'm just going to go to generator, and I'm going to take a solid color. And for this shot here, I want to change the color into a different color. So I'm just going to click here, and I'm going to use this red color we have right here. So I'm going to take this color picker here, and I'm going to go over to the red color here, something like that. So to be able to do something with this in the color page, I will have to make this into a new compound clip. So I'm going to make this red one into a compound clip like that. And now I can jump into the color page. And if I go and take my compound clip, I could, of course, take the gain a little bit down if I want it to be not as strong in the color, something like that. And a trick here would be to push Alt-S to do another node. And in the other node, I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to take a window. I'm just going to take like a regular window like this. And I'm going to make this a little bit larger. And I'm going to go into the gain and push up the color, so it's going to be more vibrant like that. And I'm going to feather this out in just 1 second. I'll go into the softness here. I'm going to feather this out a lot so it looks like some kind of a spotlight. And if we go back now to the edit page, you can see that already now this is looking a little bit more interesting. A thing also to add would be to add a shadow. And you can do that in multiple ways, but the easiest way would be to go into the color page, jump to our clip here, and I'm going to push Alt-S to add a new node. And I'm going to take off the alpha here and connect the alpha to the input here. And then I'm just going to connect this out to the alpha out like so. And I'm just going to search up here for shadow. And here I have the drop shadow, and I'm going to put that right in here. So now we have a drop shadow, and we can go in and change the strength of that, or also the angle where it is. And the distance, maybe we want it to be a little like that. We can blur it a bit like so. And then we could play around with the different angles. Something like that would be cool, I think. So now we have like this drop shadow behind, and of course we could change that around and do multiple other things to it. But for now, I think that is pretty cool. One thing more to do would be to go into the effects and going up to the open effects, and I'm just going to take an adjustment clip, and I'm going to make this fit for the entire clip. And then I'm just going to go back to the color, and in the adjustment clip, I'm just going to add in some film grain to blend the things together. So I'm just going to search film grain. I'm going to put this on, and I really like the 35mm. And if we click here like grain only, we can see how the grain looks. So I'm going to make the grain larger, change the texture a little down, something like that. And then I'm just going to toggle this off. So now we have added in film grain. It's hard to see on this little screen, but you can see it right here, and it blends in the effect with the light and everything pretty well. Last thing to add in would be to do another adjustment clip, because it's easier to do it like that. And then we could just do a very subtle camera movement just by going into the inspector, into the transform, and adding in a keyframe in the top. So you're going to add in keyframes for all of it. And what I want to do is I just want to zoom in a bit, and then I want to reposition this here. So this was a super quick way to improve your green screen shots when doing product videos. Anyway, I do hope you found this little video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out, and if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on this channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.